Hi there and welcome back to Tyranny, where we are playing a roleplay on hard. It's Judgment Day and we are the law. At the moment, we're just at the first combat. And we need to save the commander. Let's see. Let's take the loot. Let's speak with this guy. Who's that? What are you doing? You'll draw attention to me. Of course, man, there's still some loot here. I mean, they are running in just to the combat, but we want to pick up everything we can before we run into our death. Weapons and armor are stacked with neat precision on this transport cart. Every spare is honed and oiled, ready for battle. Kyros ordered the original icon of the disfavored erased from memory. Over 100 years, the disfavored have kept the scratched out iconography, wearing it with pride. Oh yeah. There is... oh, we cannot open that. The torn banner bears the scratched out icon of the disfavored. The army's original symbol has been lost to history, and Graven Ash has never ordered a replacement, preferring the blasted icon over all others. And you can maybe... can you open this? No, cannot. You could talk with her. Could help but notice how you were eyeballing the disfavored symbol littered about camp. It's hardly a symbol, it's just a scroll, right? But actually I have other questions. Go on then.
What do you need?
What are your thoughts on the disfavored? A warren of self-entitled children so wound up in delusions of honor, they're likely to hang themselves by their own high standards. I wish they had stayed in the Northern Empire where they belonged, and we could get some real work done in the tires. Farewell. I think we'll get rid of her as soon as we can. That's not going to be a good thing. Who's here? Philox Tyrant, stow your weapons or we find out how long a man screams before hitting the ravine down below. Cornered between a precipitous drop and a band of angry soldiers, the Oathbreaker warrior holds the disfavored officer at knife point. Skewer him! Worry not for me, Graven Ash will protect. The disfavored officer winces, blood seeping from the seams of his braces and cuirass. You heard the man. He plainly invited you to use that little blade of yours. What are you waiting for? Permission from your pimp? This blade, with a jerk of the knife, he slices off a clump of Drestus' matted hair. You're so eager to see your ally dead, just step closer. Well, I've bad news for you. It's Judgment Day and we are the law. Athletics 30. Lower your weapon, then charge forward and wrest the knife from him. The Oathbreaker cracks a wide smile as you lower your weapon. That's right. Now the rest of you drop those weapons. With his attention on the other warriors who dash forward, he reaches out with his dagger to slay Drestus, but your hand is already on his wrist. With a wrenching twist, you mangle his hand, dropping the dagger harmlessly to the ground. The disfavored warriors rush forward from either side of you. Tyro barely manages a strained grasp before being hacked and impaled upon their swords and spears. Well done. Kyros be praised, says Drestus. That Oathbreaker fought with the rage of Cairn himself. Drestus slides a trembling hand along the cut on his neck. Thank you, Fatebinder. I thought today was my last. From the look of it, guess they thought if they swarmed the pass, maybe one might make it out. We found a few scraps of parchment on the bodies. Dressus holds out a handful of crumpled parchments for your inspection. A student of letters such as yourself should be able to make sense of this. All that training and Graven Ash doesn't teach you to read? No, we'll examine the parchment. This is one of the disfavored, one of our favored guys. Let's examine the parchment. Repeating the same messages in different written scripts, the parchments explain the Wendrin Guard's desire to overthrow Kyros' Archons and rout their armies from the tiers. The pages aren't addressed to any specific reader, but rather openly invites all who remain loyal to the younger realms to gather at Vendrian's Well. Oh. Aha. Recruitment material. They were trying to bring more traitors to the fight. Well, from the look of it, we kept them from slipping out of the valley. Whatever they hoped to accomplish, I think their plan died here. The Archons are expecting you. When you're ready, leave by the gate to the southeast and follow the trails downslope for a few hours. You'll see the campfires leagues away. Can't miss it. Thank you, Blasters. And now let's pillage this guy. What a nice water, or rather blood fall. Where does that blood come from? The ancient Weeping Mother statue pays homage to the Queen Kyros. First of her name, fresh water once flowed from this statue, but when Kyros' forces attacked Vendrian's well in 429, the statue began weeping blood and has done so ever since. I mean, Kyros, lycanthropes, right? Is that some kind of werewolf thing here? The once pure water of Queen Lycaris' tears has run red with blood since Kyros' forces invaded. And let's take something. Quick finger bangles. What is that? An accessory. Gives us haste. Sigil of distant impact and honor guards bronze falx. Two-handed weapon. We don't need that, but let's talk to the Crescent Runner. We'll teach these Oathbreakers a lesson. And let's see about that fine thing. Is that a ring? Yeah, it seems like. Gives us haste. Right-click for details. 1 quickness. Very nice. No matter how fast they move, these bangles never make a sound. Let's see.
Can't do that.
What's in there? Climb the rope. You see a very old broken section of the wall. There's a rope hanging down that has recently been used to scale it. Climb it, of course.
You see that?
Oh, there's something hidden. Potion of invisibility. Nice. Climb down again. Oh, there's Cosma. We can now talk to her. Everybody is already ready again. Aurora. Should we talk to them? I wonder. Fatebinder, Aurora salutes you as you approach. We are honored by your presence. Need something? What's the situation here in Vendrian's Well? The Oathbreakers hold the citadel at the heart of the valley, the one built around the base of the spire. Aurora points east toward this tower in the distance. The Matani River has been our largest headache during the siege. It's unsafe for armored troops to ford. Safe for at key locations. And the enemy knows this as well as we do. I know we'd rather be a lot farther along if the Scarlet Chorus used its alleged strength in numbers to ford the river themselves and overwhelm the enemy. Aurora looks at Verse with a disapproving air. As it is, we must take the valley slowly and advance the disfavored bulwark, since that's where the real work gets done. Because all it takes is numbers to cross a river. Under a hail of arrows, Verse says, if the disfavored were quicker to act, maybe the Vendrian Guard wouldn't be so trained up to face us. Aurora is correct. The slow advance will win out. You've gained fear with Verse. Without question, patience and determination will deliver these tearsmen to us in chains. How long have you been with the disfavored, my dear girl? 7 years. She pauses to count on her fingers. 2 seasons, mayhap a handful of days. I trained at Fort Resolution a bit before the conquest, compared to the commanders you find around camp or stationed at Iron Hearth. That makes me one of the young bloods. This has been a long and grueling campaign, but the end is in sight. We'll soon have the Oathbreakers back under control. Then we can rest, retrain, and even cycle out troops, so we can see our families again. What can you tell me of the Vendrian Guard, Aurora? They are the last gasp of the younger realms. Among them are warriors that escaped the Bastard City siege, a few refugees from other victories, and a bunch of Vendrian locals. It's delusions of independence. Delusional beings. These southern wastrels cannot match our iron, nor the chorus numbers. What on Traitors gave them the nerve to rise up and ask for a second helping of battle is anyone's guess. Yeah, they're dumb, probably. I mean, who can withstand the law of Kyros? Seen anything interesting during the war? I once saw a forge-bound artisan set himself on fire. Occupational hazard. That was an unpleasant day, the first of many, to be honest. I wasn't there to watch you proclaim the Edict of Storms, but I saw the devastation hit Stalwart and take up several cohorts of disfavored with it. She squeezes her eyes shut and shakes her head. Carry on. She taps her gauntlet to her breastplate in salute. Have a pleasant siege, Fatebinder. Yeah, that's the dread part of us. Let's see what we'll find out in the camp. There's this Cosma. Maybe she's a trader. The Archon demands all prisoners be given a chance to serve the chorus. Let's see. Fatebinder, what an honor to have one of Tunon's court visit our humble holdfast. Need supplies? Bursting with energy, the merchant slams her palm down on the top of the crate. If so, you've come to the right place. So what will it be today? She spreads out a welcoming arm over her wares. First house trade. Well, this is a service posting, no profit up here. The pass, that's Harkian Bronze's orders, but when we march out of the valley, I'm back on my own schedule, and there's to hoping this year is a good one. The Overlord forbids the extortion of pathways, good thing too, cause in years past I lose most of my profits to tolls, couldn't turn a copper if I tried to haul long distance. I trust you've been granted proper stewardship of the goods you're peddling? Well, you see, Fatebinder, the merchant cranes her head to the side, scratching her neck. I think so. I've been handed these bits of scripts. She reaches across a stack of provisions to snatch a scroll case. But I'm not a woman of letters. Numbers are my strength, as you can well imagine. Well, we have to see if everything is handled correctly after the law. Let me see those. Certainly, good Fatebinder. She hands you the scroll case while wearing a quizzical expression. Cursory read indicates this merchant is granted the unlimited right to trade in a logistical capacity. When not supporting an active battle, she has the right to trade grain, copper, and olives anywhere in the tiers. Where did you get these? Harkian Bronze acquired these on my behalf, from Archon Tunan's agents, I believe. Her expression shows deep concern. Do you see any issue? No, this all seems in order. It's after the law. Well, naturally, she winks. Just because we fight dirty doesn't mean we trade dirty. Well, most of the time, at least. Let's see what you have. Indeed, let's see what we can sell, too. Ceremonial Fatebinder of Tunon gloves? Nah. We'll sell these. And what do we have here? Also sell the boots. The seal. Now we won't... Yeah, we'll actually wear this. Can we do that? Yeah. Gives us tenacity. Nice. What's in the stash? Let's see. Sky cap. It gives us magic skills and stuff. Let's just keep it. This two-handed weapon. Let's sell these. Don't need the two-handed weapons. What's this? The edict? No, we won't sell the edict. Wandering Guard heavy bronze greaves. We'll sell. Hide. We'll sell that as well, of course. What's that? A hard. A broken helm. A shattered iron sword. And a topaz. Very cheap. Oh no, very... Oh, look at that. Worth a lot, actually. Scrolls. Yeah, let's keep the scrolls for now. And the cheese. And the whetstone. What could we get here? Camping supplies. That would be good, right? How many of them can we purchase? 8? I don't know. 8 camping supplies? That's good. Camping supplies is something you always need. Oh, we can only buy 2. Alright. Is that because of hard? I don't know. It's okay. We have 2 camping supplies. We'll leave. So what else is going to be going on here? Mocking Blaze? What do you do? Prisoner says his name is Tarkis Demas. Justice lets out a long sigh, tapping his gauntleted finger to his temple. Then I don't think this is a complicated matter. He dies. His family has been a driving force in the Vendrian Guard. Killing him should demoralize whatever's left of the Tarkis clan. Mocking Blaze all must be given a chance to find absolution in the service to the Scarlet Chorus. The mage points a finger at the disfavored officer. And you know full well this has always been our way. He has a chance to be slave or soldier. Only then do we feed him to the pigs. We let you take prisoners, but you can't control them. You send these conscripts out on patrol and they never return. Defecting all over again. I can't let this nonsense strategy continue. Well, says Mocking Blaze, I insist this Oathbreaker to be taken to the voices of Nerat, leaving us at an impasse. Fortunately, we have a Fatebender here to settle the matter for us. That chanter turns to you, an expectant smile creeping across her face. So what say you? What should become this prisoner? He hasn't surrendered the first time. So execute the Oathbreaker. One chance to surrender is enough. The Tearsman can't be trusted. Rakes, thieves and whores, nothing more. We were far too merciful the first time. Justice nods to a nearby warrior. Have this one tied up. He and his friends can watch each other rot in the sun. I won't keep you here any longer, Fatebinder. I know you have important business in the valley. Justice salutes you, his iron gauntlet rapping against his breastplate. For the glory of Kyros. So's the law. So's the law. Let's talk to him. If my thanks fight by now, I must attend to the rest of my soldiers. And you, we sing the anthem of pain. And you guy, hiding there, crescent runner. You see the chorus causing problems, let me know and I'll crack some heads. Ha! Good to know, man, good to know. Who are you guys? Some of the Scarlet Horde. Want to join me by the fire? No. What's in here? Mead. And a head wrap. Oh, not very good, but let's take it. So this is where we could leave. And see the execution of Tarkis Demas, probably. So, we'll see what we can do here. We have 6 camping supplies now, right? Camping will remove all wounds. What wound do we have? 1 wound. Not a big one, I hope. Right-click to lock. Minus 10 max health. Minus 5 all skills. I think we should definitely...
On it!
We should definitely rest here. Just one time. Where's she? Stands Red Geyser. Alright, bonus damage, that's good. Is that our group? Alright. Actually, let's buy another camping supply here from Cosma. Let's see what you have. We want 1 camping supply. Let's trade. There we go. Very nice. Now, Verse, we'll see what we find here. Oh, she wants to talk again. We'll do that next time, just before the execution of Tarkis Demos. So thank you for watching. See you the next time in Tyranny, when we call it again. It's Judges Day. So yeah, it's Judges Day. What a strange coincidence. That's what I was about to say. It's Judgment Day, and we are the law again. Happy gaming to you. See you in the next episode. This is Immanuel signing out.